In this example, we are going to apply the break-even analysis in a case study of Indira Industry. So this company is a major producer of diverter dampers, okay, used in gas turbine power industry. So normally, they manage to produce up to 60 diverter systems per month. So the production unit is 60 lah. But due to significantly improved economic condition in Asia, amazingly, they managed to produce at 72 units per month. So, given that the fixed cost is 2.4 million per month and the variable cost per unit is $35,000 and the revenue per unit is $75,000, the question asked, how does the 72 unit per month compare with the current break-even point? And then the question asked, what is the current profit level per month for the facility? And the third question asks the difference between the revenue and the variable cost. Okay, let's look at how we can solve this. Let us first consider the rate for the normal production, which is 60 units per month. So the quantity of the break-even can be calculated by this equation. Okay, so we know our fixed cost is 2.4 million and the R or the revenue per unit is $75,000 and the V or the variable cost per unit is $35,000. We substitute all that value in our formula and we will get a quantity at break even to be 60 unit per month. Okay, so if you look at this quantity, the normal production is 60 unit per month. So we can say that during the first month, the company have reached its break even point, meaning on the second month, dia dah mula dapat untung. So anyway, the question asks you to compare between the increased production 72 unit per month compared with the current break even point. So if you draw up the diagram of the revenue versus the total cost, the break-even point will be at the intersection line, which in this case is 60 damper unit. Okay, so 72 unit would be somewhere on the right side of the axis. Okay, over here. So as you can see, it falls within the region whereby the company are beginning to get profit. Okay, so we can say that increased production of 72 units is above, okay, above the break-even point and profit is generated. Happy, happy, happy. The second question asks you the current profit per month for the facility. So normal production is 60 units, okay? But currently, because economy is booming, so they managed to produce up to 72 units per month. So your calculation must be based on the 72 units. Okay, if you remember from the example, from our previous baju example, profit is equivalent to total revenue deduct with the total cost. So the equation that you can use is the revenue per unit multiplied with the total quantity, which in this case is 72 unit, and then deduct with the total cost, which is fixed cost, about 2.4 million per month, and the variable cost per unit multiplied with the total unit of 72 units. Okay, so you just substitute the values in your equation and simply use your calculator and you will get a profit of $480,000 per month. So if it is positive value, it means you are getting profit. Okay, the second question asks you the difference between the revenue and variable cost. So R minus V, dia nak tahu berapa. So given that the break-even quantity is reduced at 45 units instead of 60, they want to reduce the break-even quantity to be 45 units. So you can just use the break-even quantity punya formula, substitute the fixed cost with 2.4 million, and then the quantity at break-even is the new quantity, which is 45, and you can simply calculate your difference of revenue and variable cost and you will get a value of $53,333 per unit. So dalam erti kata lain, the selling price is recommended to be $53,333 without the variable cost. Okay,